Hello, I'm Binton, a shaman in the Japanese Shinto tradition. Tonight's talk is called Paradoxes and Puzzles. Paradoxes and puzzles, when viewed through an esoteric perspective, reveal the complexity of existence, where opposing forces intertwine in ways that defy conventional logic. At the core of these paradoxes lies the concept of interconnectedness, where everything in the universe, regardless of how contradictory it may seem, is part of a greater whole. Life and death, creation and destruction, joy and sorrow. These forces are not separate but interwoven, each playing its role in the cosmic cycle. The puzzle becomes evident when we recognize that the very nature of existence is built upon dualities, where one thing cannot exist without the other. Time itself, for instance, is both fleeting and eternal. It's a force that shapes the world and eludes our understanding. Everything we experience is in a constant state of flux. Yet there is an underlying permanence that ties all things together. The mystery is in how these two seemingly opposing truths coexist, how something so impermanent can also be eternal. It changes our understanding of what is real and what is illusion, and invites us to question the very nature of reality. In this view, existence is not a static entity, but a flow of energies where each moment is both a beginning and an end. Opposing forces are mirrored in the nature of the divine, which itself embodies contradictions. The divine is both immanent and transcendent, present in all things, yet beyond comprehension. The forces that govern the universe are not bound by the linear cause and effect relationships that dominate our understanding of the material world. Instead, they exist outside of time and space, moving in ways that are unpredictable and mysterious. The divine forces do not follow human logic or expectations. They are wild, untamed, and often incomprehensible. And yet these forces shape everything, from the smallest atom to the vast expanse of the cosmos. When we engage with the divine, we tap into an energy that is beyond our control, one that requires us to surrender our need for certainty. The paradox here is that true understanding of the divine cannot come from the intellect alone. It is an experimental knowledge, one that is felt deeply but can never be fully articulated. The divine is both present and absent, both near and far, and it is through this mystery that we come to understand the limits of our own perception. In trying to engage with the divine, we are asked to embrace the uncertainty, to accept the fact that some things will never be fully understood or explained. The tension between understanding and mystery is a fundamental aspect of occult practice. It asks us not to resolve the contradictions, but to live with them, to exist in the tension of paradoxes. The universe itself is a puzzle, one that can never truly be solved because it is ever evolving, ever changing. The key is to not to unravel the mystery, but to participate in it, to live within the flow of energy and change. In this sense, the greatest mystery is not something to be figured out, but something to be experienced. It is through this experience that we begin to understand the deeper truths of existence, truths that cannot be contained within the confines of logic or reason. The puzzle of the universe, then, is not an obstacle to be overcome, but an invitation to enter into the unknown. It is a call to expand our consciousness beyond the limitations of our current understanding and to embrace the mystery of existence. The answers, if they come at all, will not be found through intellectual effort alone, but through an intuitive, holistic understanding that transcends the boundaries of the mind. This approach requires us to let go of the need for certainty and to trust in the process and the mystery that unfolds before us. In doing so, we come to realize that the paradoxes themselves are not contradictions to be resolved, but essential elements of the cosmic flow that defines our existence. By accepting and living with these paradoxes, we become attuned to the deeper currents of reality. We begin to understand that the universe is not a problem to be solved, but a mystery to be lived. The divine in all its contradictory glory is not something to be understood in a conventional sense, but something to be experienced and revered. In this way, the puzzle of existence is not a challenge. It's an invitation to participate in something much greater than ourselves, to engage with the mysteries of the universe in a way that transcends the limitations of human perception. Ultimately, it is embracing the unknown that we find our place within the vast interconnectedness of existence. Join me for my live Shinto group healing sessions to connect with these energies. Check the schedule in the description and join the next session. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on notifications, and like this video so you won't miss any further sessions or content.